question. You have an injury report?
Yeah, I was still working with CJ. Other than that, Morgan's out.
CJ going to be work out before the game?
We should know by the end of today whether or not he's even going to push to see if we can get a workout on Sunday. So, like the injury report says, he's doubtful, but he's trying to get that thing ready to roll.
He's not going to practice today?
We're going to see how he feels.
How much did you guys benefit from having a traditional week of practice? I mean, I know it's still early in the season, but you short week after week one, and then another short week.
No, that's a good question, especially coming off of the Thursday. You know, we had a full speed Wednesday. We put pads on yesterday and had a big long practice, and we'll have another full speed red zone day today. So this is really the first week since before the San Francisco game that we were able to actually practice at full speed. So it was very beneficial. Thought we had a really nice practice yesterday, and hopefully it continues.
Is Mike Williams now all the way back? Is no restrictions, or is he still on a little bit of rotation?
He's definitely part of the rotation. I don't want to say there's a pitch count on him anymore, but with the way we're kind of in a flow with our personnel groupings and getting guys in and out of the huddle, he'll continue to get a bigger and bigger role as he gets comfortable with the offense and the quarterback.
Robert, what are you seeing the most week-by-week progression offensively and with Aaron in particular?
You know what? I'll be honest, the first week I thought we executed well. We just couldn't get him the ball, from a time possession standpoint. The second week, I know we started slow, but there was a lot of promise. It's like I said, it was different. There was the inconsistency of the offense it was either 3 and out or 12-play drive, which as a coach, you're like, I kind of like that it's 12-play drive and not a 3 and out explosive play that happens randomly. You can't always count on explosive drives, or explosive plays, but you can count on the efficiency of 12, 10, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12-play drives. And so it's just a matter of being able to get a little bit more consistency throughout. Not that every single drive is going to be multiple plays, but to answer your question, though, it's just the efficiency of it all has always been there. It was great last week to see it happen every series.
But specifically, Aaron himself was talking about how there's little things that he's been doing week by week that are showing him he still has it, so to speak. Just the way he scrambled around ran on Thursday. Are you seeing that as well? Are you seeing that guy that you knew, and watched a couple of years ago, as he's kind of unpacking things, if you will?
Yeah, it was like I said during training camp. It was all there. You guys all saw him running around. So it's really for him. I would stand in front of him and say physically he's ready to roll. It's just mentally he's got to get through hurdles. He's human, and I think with every passing day and every extra rep he gets, especially from a game day standpoint, he's getting more and more confidence in himself and his and what his body's still capable of. So we all know that he has it in him still, and I think for him it's just those affirmations that are allowing him to build some confidence.
You mentioned with Mike Williams getting to the quarterback a little more. How behind was he, because he didn't practice all spring? He didn't practice for the first 3 weeks of camp or so. How much did he fall behind with that chemistry?
You lose a lot. You don't. You think about what his first practices were. They were really just kind of getting him reps, right? And it really didn't start happening until after the Giants game. So he's lost 3 months of OTAs. He's lost all of training camp, but at the same time, I will give him credit, going to every single meeting, being a part of every walkthrough, and being a part of every single conversation. So at least he doesn't have to go through that to get caught up. It's more just getting reps, full speed reps, routes on air, and understanding what the quarterback likes to do based on certain looks, based on leverages and all that stuff, and where the quarterback's going to put the ball. So it's just a matter of getting reps right now.
You guys are going up against JFM with the Denver
what have you seen from your guys and how they've replaced, what he meant to that defensive line?
JFM, he's such a cool story. Got a lot of appreciation for him. He obviously he gets cut from I think there's a third-round pick, gets cut from the Rams, comes here. He's kind of hanging on by a thread, and we show up and don't know him from anything, and he attacked every single day, and he turned into a big part of our defense, a genuine leader, and somebody we look to as a guy who was basically the ambassador of violence for our defense. So a lot of love for JFM and big shoes to fill, and I think our guys have done a great job. The D-line, and to his credit, he was a part of it, created a standard and an expectation for everybody in that room, regardless of who's in there, and I think he's the things he helped establish in his first couple of years is definitely carried on to the rest of the group.
Is there a new ambassador of violence, or is that a little bit? I could apply.
You know what? We'll see. I don't know if I've given that one out yet. There's ambassador of strains. When we lost Shep, Big Shep Dog, I thought we lost our ambassador of strain, but Saleh has gladly taken that torch.
Three games is obviously a small sample size, but what have you seen out of Bo Nix so far this season?
Bo is he's going to be a really good football player. Not that he's not already, but he's a gritty kid. Very mobile, can create off schedule, quick decision maker. He is smart with the football. I know I think he's got 4 interceptions, but from game 1 to 2 to 3, those interception-worthy passes have gone down significantly. They do a great job running the ball, and they do a great job of not asking him to be the hero every play, but when he's asked to be the hero, he's making it happen, especially last week. So he's got tremendous arm talent. He's got tremendous mobility. He's got, like I said, good processing ability, very good processing ability, and he's definitely going to be a good football player.
With his mobility and the RPOs, do you have to adjust the angles you use when you blitz, or is it status quo?
It's still status quo. Your gap disciplines, you rush a level of quarterback. It's all the same principles, regardless of who the quarterback is. You always got to be conscientious of where they are in the pocket, and not be undisciplined with regards to your rush lanes. Because even the slowest of slow can get out of the pocket if you're not disciplined.
We've won in a couple different ways the last 2 games. How important is it to keep this thing going with an expectation? I know you're just looking at Sunday, but just to get a little run going in this league, teams can kind of get going that way. And this is an opportunity you're at home against a team.
No, for sure. It's week to week. You guys know that, and not the answer you want, but our moment is this moment, and this moment requires us to be great on Friday, and then we'll deal with tomorrow, and we'll deal with Sunday.
Can you speak about Chuck Clark's progression? Obviously, he missed last year, but he seems to be coming on each week, and he made a really couple splash plays against the Pats.
Yeah, he's. You can put him in Aaron's category. I know he doesn't get as much attention. He's not the quarterback, but hadn't played football in over a year. Had a significant lower leg injury, and so there's a comfort. Mental barrier he's got to get through, a speed element where he gets his legs, still needs to get his legs underneath him, and with every passing week he's gotten better. So fully expecting him to continue to get better as weeks go on, but it's good to see him having some production.
When we spoke to Aaron on Wednesday, he was talking about dealing with prosperity as a team, right? He said sometimes it's easier when it's us against the world, and was saying you're no good. And now you guys are starting to hear some nice things after Thursday about the team. How do you manage that as a coach and just kind of keep them from listening to that?
You just got to recall the last few years. It's and like I said, it's owning our moments. Euphoria and disaster is that Bill's quote. It's it's play to play around here, So it's just stay focused in the moment, do the best you can, ignore the noise, because the noise is always going to be extreme, and you never want to overreact. You want to properly react, and And whether you win or lose, there's always going to be a proper reaction to what you see on tape, and that's the way we got to attack it.
You got a team from Long Island.
Yeah. So we're recognizing Buddy Krumanacher from Farmingdale High School out in Long Island. He led his team to a 14-6 win, his 300th career victory. He's graduated from Farmingdale back in 1965. Been there since 1993. They're currently 2-0, man. God bless you. Best of luck the rest of the season to him and the entire football team.
That's the final.